Before we take the two questions over here, inshallah, I just would like to read one of the written questions that came up from the sister, inshallah. There's a question here that we have. It says, I would like to wear the niqab. My husband is afraid of the way the kufa will react to it, so he doesn't permit me to wear it. I don't understand the question.
If the sister wants to wear the niqab and the husband doesn't want her to wear the niqab, inshallah, she should obey her husband. If she can't convince him and his reasons, if he came to that conclusion based upon evidences and based upon studying what he really feels, it's not because of some weakness in his personality or weakness in his application, for that, but it's not obligatory, inshallah. Even though as our sister, she's my sister, our sister, we all would encourage that sister, like we would encourage our wives and daughters and sisters to wear the niqab. And that brother, we would take that brother to the side and say, Akhi, what are you doing? And we encourage him to encourage his wife. How many brothers are married to women who they don't respect and they don't obey them? I can't see how a man is going to be married to a woman who wants to be the man in the relationship. She wants to be the boss. She speaks tough. She doesn't make an attempt to try to be an obedient wife. How are you going to be married to a woman like that? So if we have some brothers, you look at them, unfortunately they are tried with situations where they have women who they can't say to them, look, I want you to wear the hijab. They go without any Islamic clothing. They have children by them, so they have to be patient. They don't want to destroy their families, and they are in a bind. It's not that they're weak all the time. It's not that they're weak. Circumstances came about like that. Wrongly or rightly, that's not the issue. Circumstances came about like that. So now he tries to encourage his wife to put on the hijab, but he's having a tough time. Here, this brother has a sister who says, I want to put on a niqab. And he says, no, the kuffar. Well, it seems like you don't, it seems like the brother may not really know the ni'mah that Allah Ta'ala has bestowed upon him. And Allah.
Inshallah, this is the last written question that I'll read. I'm sorry. It says here, if you see the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a dream, if you see the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a dream, is it true that your reckoning on the Day of Judgment will be easy and that you will not be tortured in the grave? Is this any significance?
لا دليل عليه. There's no proof of that.
تفضل يا أخي.
About what the Prophet is innocent of?
No. The topic you were mentioning, some of the things that individuals choose from Sunnah. And kind of just mentioned some of the bias in the big thing. But this one was, we went past and went to the last point. And I want to mention some examples of some of the things that takes you outside
Well, concerning the sins, we don't see the sins as taking people outside of Islam, unless that the people say that it's halal to do those sins. But there are certain sins that are from the major sins, and at that particular point you will not be from the people of Islam, but not that you are a kafir. Like making zina, la yazni azani hina yazni wa huwa mu'min. The person does not make zina while he's making zina as a mu'min. At that time he is out there, not as a kafir. Understand? Also from those examples are clearly people who fall into shirk in its manifestations, like the riyah and those other things, leaving off the prayer. Whoever leaves it off, kafir, beating up the Muslims, killing the Muslims, kufr, all of those things. So all of those are from the major sins, but the thing that we were trying to prove is they can be major or they can be minor. We just chose that particular hadith of Ruwayfa just to show that it can be a small thing that a person does who the Prophet ﷺ freed himself of that individual because of his action.
There was a brother here. Na'am ya akhi.
Now, most people say that Jibreel gave the wahi to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he was supposed to give it to Ali and radiyallahu anhu. So when they make the taslim, they say khana amana. That's a concept of disbelief. The Rafida are kuffar. Khomeini is a kafir. Those ideas that they have are kufr, disbelief, clear proven kufr. The ulama of those people are clearly kuffar. As for the regular people, Allahu a'lam. Allahu a'lam. The ulama kuffar, they know. As for the regular people, Allahu a'lam. There are certain Shiite who are from the fold of Islam, like the Zaydiyah, who are from Yemen. And there are those other type of Shia who are gone outside of Islam, and Nusayriya, who believe that Ali was Allah incarnate. Al-Quramata, those people like that. They still have a lot of different Shiites on the scene. Al-Ibadiyya, the Khawarij today, you find them in Bahrain and in Qatar and other places like that. But we're not going to put them outside of the realm of Al-Islam until the argument is established upon them, and the ulama are the ones who do that.
Inshallah ta'ala, there's a written question before I take your question, if you don't mind, akhi. Inshallah. It says here, do you know that word?
When did the Murji'ah? No.
When did the Murji'ah come into existence, and who are they?
Those Murji'ah people are the people who just basically say al-irja' in Arabic means a ta'khir. They say that the actions are not part of your iman, that you can believe without doing any righteous deeds. They came into existence and right at the end of the 2nd century in Al-Islam, and that's their belief, that the Fir'aun is a believer. Before he died, he took the Shahada and he said he believed in the Lord of Musa. So he doesn't have to do any action. So you can do whatever you want, and that's what their beliefs are. Now we find it strange today that the Ahl al-Ghulu and al-Ifrat, Yahamakallah, it's not possible, Ikhwan, that someone like me or someone similar to me, you can make qiyas, can graduate from the University of Medina or anywhere else for that matter, Al-Azhar or in Mecca or in Riyadh or anywhere. You come to America or to England and you start giving dawah, and then you start hearing people like me saying this scholar is a kafir, or this scholar doesn't know Islam. As soon as you see someone like that doing that, someone like me, she knows his mind is gone. Literally, he's crazy. He's maghrur, binafsi, he's drunk. He's too impressed with himself. It's impossible. We haven't been exposed except for the keys of knowledge. And the majority of the brothers who study, they have baby libraries. They don't even know books. The majority. They just had an opportunity that Allah afforded them that He didn't give you guys. There may be some brothers from amongst you who have more ijtihad, more better study habits. Had you gone to Medina, you could have been a better student. So we find many of the brothers, they studied and they graduated from the University of Riyadh. Now they come now in England and they say that the ulama are from the Murji'ah. Why do they call them from the Murji'ah? They say that the ulama are from the Murji'ah because they don't make takfir of the leaders, the hukam. As if the ulama have to make the inkar on the hukam in front of you.